He truly takes the time to understand the person affected by multiple myeloma and fight and advocate for them, just as he did with my mother 11 years ago. Dr. Tony Blau is a multiple myeloma hero.
Look at that. What a moment there. It is Myeloma Action Month, bringing awareness to a potentially devastating disease. And this morning, we're hearing from this hero working to keep people safe from this cancer. So joining me live, Dr. Anthony Blau for us this morning. Dr. Blau, it's great to have you. Good morning.
Good morning, Liz. I might just point out that we heard earlier in your newscast about true heroes who put their lives on the line to help all of us firemen and policemen. So it's a very generous designation, but that I'm very lucky, fortunate to receive. But good to be with you.
Absolutely. We appreciate you joining us. So, let's just start out by telling viewers what myeloma is. We were talking to the break that some people get it confused with melanoma and not the same thing.
Right. Yeah. So multiple myeloma is the second most common form of blood cancer in adults. And it's a cancer of the immune system, of a type of cell that normally makes antibodies. But what happens is you get cancer of an antibody-producing cell that just makes a single antibody, doesn't do you any good, and causes all sorts of problems, wreaks all sorts of havoc. And it's a disease for which there were no real treatments, good treatments 20 years ago. But over the last 20 years, there have been many new and effective treatments, which is a very fortunate development for me and my fellow patients.
Yeah, that's massive. And you also founded All for Cure. So as we talk about some of these treatments here, tell us what that is and how it empowers patients who are going through this.
Sure, thank you. So, if you think about the treatment of cancer and all of the massive progress that's been made in treating cancer, with all of those options comes the question of which treatment should I choose for myself over the course of my illness. And this is true for lots of diseases where you're just trying to figure out, what do I do next? What's the treatment that I should choose next? And what I've most wanted to know is, well, what did everyone else do? And what were their outcomes? And there hasn't been a way to systematically capture that information. So All for Cure's motto is all for one, using everyone's collective experience to inform the treatment of an individual patient, and one for all, using each patient's experience to make us all collectively smarter about how to treat multiple myeloma, eventually all cancers. And I think it extends to many other diseases where you're trying to just figure out what to do next without the kind of information that collectively we could pull together to make it much more effective than it is today.
Well, Dr. Anthony Blau, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And I know you're humble, and I totally agree that we have, firefighters and police officers, and they are heroes as well. But I know that the researchers and doctors and nurses, you all are heroes in your own right. So thank you for what you do. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Take care.